What is aggregate function? There are a lot of functions, inbuilt function available in SQL. For example, here is a function for average, to find the average function, count function, sum function, max function, min function. Okay, so these are called aggregate function. So these functions, why we call aggregate function? Because SQL aggregate function calculate on set of values. जैसे मान लो group of values है, okay, and returns a single value. मान लो कि मुझे average निकालना है. Let's suppose I have a multiple marks. I have, let's suppose, 20 students, and if every student has carried some marks, maths में, physics में, and I want to calculate the average marks. Okay, so how we calculate average? So for the average, you need group of data, right? You have multiple data, and from that data set, you want to find one average value, right? So average will return single value, right? एक ही average होगा. Let's suppose count. You have multiple values, you want to count. ठीक है? मान लो कि एक bag में there are 100 balls. There are many balls in a bag. So I want to count the number of balls. Okay? Sum निकालना है. Just suppose you have multiple ages. You have multiple prices. In the inventory table, we had a price column, right? So it has a multiple prices. So I want to find the total price. So sum, you can do the sum. Max निकालना है. Let's suppose we have a multiple prices for inventory table, and I want to find the maximum price. कि किस item का for which product has the maximum value, maximum price. So you find the max function. Okay. So these are the inbuilt function. Okay, and this function, the purpose of this function is, you know, that average is for finding average. Count function is to find the count. Sum function is find the total sum of the column, and max function is to find the maximum value, and min find the minimum value. Okay, so these are called aggregate function. Clear? Let us see some in action. Let us see some example of it. For example, I want to suppose we have a product tables, inventory table, okay? And in that table, we have a price, okay? So for all the prices, I want to find the average price kitna hai. For this product table, what is the average price? So this is the command, select, okay, from table. And यहाँ पर आपको जिस on what table, what column you want to find the average. किस column का मुझे average find करना है, okay? So just type the average function. These are all the functions, average count, and scope in that. This is the parenthesis, and within the parenthesis, you have to pass the column name. For example, if I say average parenthesis and price, ये क्या करेगा? जितने price columns है, ठीक है? तो सारे price का एक average value निकाल के देगा. It will find the average price of all the products. Clear? So the following statement will find the average price of all the products. Any confusion in this syntax? We will give some real-time examples. So let's understand. So this way we'll find the average value. Okay. Count करना कि कितने products हैं in the database, in the table, how many products are there. Okay. So we use a count function. ठीक है, count चाहिए, okay, and what you want to count. I want to count the primary key, is a product ID. For example, let's suppose we have in one department, मान लो HR department में और IT department में we have multiple employees. मान लो एक company में there are multiple employees. Okay, in the table you see multiple rows, right? So I need to find कि कितने employees हैं. I want to find the count of employees. So in that case, you can use the count function. Okay, so again count को you have to pass the column कि which column you want to count. तो जितने rows हैं, जितने columns हैं, they will find the count. Clear है? Sum निकालना है. Let's suppose we have an order detail table, and from that table I want to find the total quantity. Total का sum निकालना है. Okay, so the sum find the sum of the quantity fill in the table. Max निकालना है. Product में मान लो price table है, price column है in the product. So what is the largest price? What is the maximum price? Which item ka maximum price hai? Okay. So you can find the max price. So the price column, price is a column. So in that column, what is the max value? So you can use select max column name. And here I'm using some alias. I'm giving some different name. Okay. So for max price, I'm saying it's the largest price. You can give some logical name. So here I'm finding the price of the most expensive product. किस product का price सबसे expensive है? Maximum, most expensive price क्या है? So you can use a max price. Similarly, you want to find the cheapest price, minimum price, you can use a min price. So these are the some example of aggregate function. Okay, it's very simple to use. So these are some average, count, sum, max, min. Any confusion? So let us see some in action. So I want somebody to share the screen so that we can apply this concept and we can do some practice. So who will share the screen? Chandan. Okay. Your workbench is open. Okay. Can you show me the inventory table? Select a star. So this is the list of inventory table, right? Just run the inventory tables. I want to see all the product. Okay. So this is my list of all the inventory item. Okay. So here I want to see, you can see here, it has price. Okay. So price is there. Okay. So these all aggregate function. For example, max ho gaya, mean ho gaya. Okay. And average हो गया. These work on the integer kind of data. जो numeric data है उस पर काम करते हैं. Okay. For example, if I say description, ठीक है, radical, you can see it has a string. Okay, it's a character type. So can I find the average of description? It is possible to find the. If I say I want the average of description,
No,
it is possible.
No, sir. No.
If I say I want to find the maximum of description, possible है? No, right?
No, sir.
तो दिस मैक्स मीन एवरेज ये सब काम करता है इंटीजर काइंड ऑफ डेटा पर, जो न्यूमेरिक डेटा वहां पर काम करेगा. तो यहाँ फॉर एग्जांपल प्राइस, सो फॉर दिस प्राइस आई कैन फाइंड द मैक्सिमम प्राइस, और आई कैन फाइंड द एवरेज प्राइस, और आई कैन फाइंड द मिनिमम प्राइस, राइट? तो प्राइस क्या है? बिकॉज इट्स अ न्यूमेरिक डेटा, सो आई कैन अप्लाई दिस एग्रीगेट फंक्शन इजिली. Okay, so now can you give me the product whose price is the cheapest? सबसे सस्ता कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है मुझे फाइंड करना है. I want to find the price who is the cheapest, whose price is the cheapest or lowest price. Yes. How to find that?
Select minimum.
Min of price. Give parenthesis price from table name. नहीं, okay. Okay. Along with the price, I want ID. उसका select में तुम ID भी print करो. You are selecting only price. इसको alias कर दो, okay? Because you're getting the minimum price, so say the cheapest price. Give some different name. You can see here now it is showing mean under price. You can see that the column name is coming like this. Okay, I want some different name. Cheapest price. So put alias. Okay, and along with the price, I want to know the other column. Just like I want ID, description, something like that. So can you put the ID also? I want to select ID also. तो यहाँ पर just put ID. Select के बाद after select put ID, the ID column, then comma. Okay, now run this. Cheapest run. Oh, okay, 1 second. It is giving syntax error. Cheapest price के बीच में don't give a space. Just put underscore. Cheapest underscore price. And cheapest के बाद cheapest underscore price. Cheapest underscore. नहीं, not quote. Quote नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. Underscore बोल रहा हूँ. I'm saying is underscore. Yes. Now run this. Sir, so ID 100 is product का price सबसे cheapest है. You can put more column here. ID है, what description, what are the different column? Name, right? Name is there, right? You can put name there. So you can combine multiple column here. Yes, ID, name, and minimum price. Expiry date. Yeah, that's all. Skip it. So you can see here, you can combine aggregate function along with some normal columns. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से मुझे क्या मिल रहा है कि आई एम गेटिंग द प्रोडक्ट डिटेल हुज प्राइस इज चीपेस्ट, along with the price I'm getting other columns as well, like ID hai, name hai, expiry date hai. So this way you can get the cheapest price. Okay, now I want to find the average price of all the product. Get me the average price of all the product.
सर इसमें जो चीपेस्ट प्राइस है वो न्यू कॉलम बनेगा?
हाँ हाँ, ये न्यू कॉलम बन जाएगा। आप जो भी नाम दोगे एलियस एच के
हाँ,
बाद वो यहाँ पर दिखेगा, दैट विल अपीयर हियर।
तो ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में भी दिखना चाहिए, कॉलम्स आईडी नेम प्राइस।
नहीं, आपने एलियस नहीं दिया ना, आईडी, बिकॉज आईडी के बाद यू आर नॉट गिविंग एनी एलियस, राइट? वो एलियस आप दोगे तब दिखेगा। यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
नहीं नहीं सर, नहीं, नॉट गेटिंग पॉइंट।
ओके, can you run the, can you show me that command? देखो यहाँ पर क्या कर रहा है, select ID, right? तो
राइट।
ID, if you don't give any alias, ID का कुछ यहाँ पे alias, you are not giving any alternate name, right? Alias is just an alternate name. तो ID का you just writing select ID, that's all, right? So for this ID you are not giving any alternate name, तो ID वहां दिखेगा। एक काम करो, just अगर ID के बाद just type edge, एक काम करो, ID के बाद after ID write as product ID, as product ID, तब ये दिखेगा product ID, because you are now giving the alternate name, comma, put comma, हाँ, now run this. So अब ID नहीं दिखेगा, it will show product ID. You can see it is coming product ID. So you can change the name. This is up to you. कि what name you want to give. You can change the name, but उसके लिए you have to use alias. By default अगर change नहीं करोगे तो जो आप दोगे वही दिखेगा. It will show the exact column name. Okay, I hope you answer your question, right? This is clear, Vinit? Okay. So I need the average price of all the products. नहीं, average price, average किसका निकाल रहे हैं? We are finding for price, right? Not for ID. तो एवरेज के अंदर मुझे प्राइस डालना, जो कॉलम, जिस कॉलम का मुझे एवरेज निकालना वो डालना पड़ेगा। yes. Okay, now run this. So it will give the average price. यहाँ पर you are not creating alias. You can create some alias, average price, something like that. Otherwise अगर alias नहीं create करोगे तो it will show average price.
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है, यहाँ मुझे फाइंड करना है कि इस टेबल में how many products are there. I want to find a number of products. How many products you have in your database?
Count, sir. Count function.
Count. Count. So how to use count here?
Select count.
Count of what? किसको count करना पड़ेगा?
Count.
Generally count करते हैं जो यूनिक होता है। ओके, द कॉलम विच आर यूनिक। तो यहाँ पर यूनिक क्या? आईडी इज यूनिक, राइट? इन्वेंट्री, प्रोडक्ट आईडी, हाँ। तो जनरली विच आर यूनिक इन द नेचर, उसको हम लोग काउंट में डालते हैं ताकि आई विल विद द यूनिक काउंट। सो पास है आईडी। सो आईडी इज योर प्राइमरी की है, तो जनरली यहाँ पर प्राइमरी की पास करते हैं। तो सेलेक्ट काउंट आईडी फ्रॉम टेबल, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर इट विल गिव ऑल द काउंट, द नंबर ऑफ रोज। तो यहाँ आपको नंबर ऑफ रोज मिलेगा, कितने रोज हैं, कितने डेटा हैं, कितने रिकॉर्ड्स हैं, दैट यू विल फाइंड। So you have 10 records. So you have 10 product IDs, 10 products in your table. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to know how many categories are there. Can you show me the select star? I think you have a category table column. Category hai, right? So you can see here we have A, B, C, FMCG, there are multiple category, right? So यहाँ पर मुझे मालूम करना है कि कितने कैटेगरी है मेरे पास। How many category of product I have in my table. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? तो काउंट लगाना पड़ेगा कैटेगरी के ऊपर।
Yes, sir.
So count of category. Yeah. इसको alias कर दो, कुछ different नाम दे दो.
Okay, sir.
As कर दो category count. Category underscore count. Okay, space होगा. Count के बाद space, from space होगा. Okay, now run this. So you have 10 type of category, right? Can you show me again, select a star run karna? I want to see all the record. So you have 10 types of category in your database. 10 आ रहा है क्या? A, B, C, A, B, B, B. ये दो कैटेगरी हो गया, राइट? A and B, FMCG 3, ये क्या है? PF, FMCG भी डिफरेंट है, तो 3 4 5.
यहाँ टोटल कैटेगरी ले रहा है सर.
अच्छा, काउंट कर रहा है, राइट? ओके. अच्छा, 10 रिकॉर्ड इसमें ना, 10 ओके.
It will count total number of
It will
records.
count number, हाँ, it will count all the category. Okay. एक काम करो, डिस्टिंक्ट लगाना, काउंट के पहले जस्ट टाइप डिस्टिंक्ट, नहीं सेलेक्ट के बाद हाँ जस्ट टाइप डिस्टिंक्ट हाँ स्पेस. ओके, नाउ रन दिस. नहीं, यू लॉस्ट, आई थिंक आपने एक मिस कर दिया, काउंट मिस कर दिया. काउंट होगा, काउंट ऑफ कैटेगरी. आई एम फाइंडिंग द डिस्टिंक्ट ऑफ काउंट. हाँ, नाउ रन दिस. पेन दे रहा है.
ले रहा सर.
10 category है. Okay, so it is finding all the rows there basically. एक काम करो, distinct, only distinct count, distinct category करो, just remove the count. So count will find all the rows. It is finding the number of rows. Distinct category करो. I want only all the category. Distinct करो, हाँ. I don't want count. Yes. So it will give all the category which are unique. Okay. आपके पास A है, 5 है. So you have 5 type of category. But कितने count है? If you do a count, it will calculate everything, all the number of rows. So count क्या करता है? Basically, it find the number of rows. कितना data है? All the data.
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay. Any doubt here in this using these functions? It's very easy. Okay. Max, min, average, count. It's very easy. Any